Hello everyone who's watching this. We are very honored to represent our school to participate in this speaking contest. Our team, which is called Boomers, has 2 members.
Laogai High School for Gifted Students was established on July 14, 2003. It is constantly improving the quality of its teachers, promoting the spirit of every teacher is an epitome of self-study and creativity. Many teachers with good expertise are the key individuals of the education sector of Laogai Province. Unlike other high schools for gifted students, our school has a diversity in ethnic groups such as Kinh, Mông, Tây, Nùng, Bazi, Zhao, and etc. This is due to it being located in Laogai Province, which is home to 27 different ethnic groups. So let's take a deeper insight into our uniquely diverse community. First, let me give you some background information. Top 7 biggest ethnic groups in Laogai Province occupy over 90% of the whole population. The Kinh 35%, the Hmong 22%, the Tây 14%, Zhao 13%, Thai 9%, Nùng 4.5%, Zai 4.3%. Sometimes represented only by a few villages and a few hundred individuals.
This variety of ethnic groups is explained by the diversity of landscape and of land available for farming. History also offers clues as to why the highland in Laogai Province served as refuge for certain ethnic groups during political unrest like the Taiping Rebellion in 19th century China. The 27 ethnic groups have their own language, culture, and tradition. These differences indicate that each group has one distinct cultural identity.
These are Lolo people dancing while taking part in the traditional festival called Zelang. Lolo's costume used black as the main color. For women, they wear short, indigo black shirts that show their bellies, chest, and narrow sleeves that connect the shoulder blades to the wrist with blue, red, purple, and yellow cloth bands.
According to the belief of Red Zhao people, fire is considered a sacred god. Fire helps bring people warmth. The Red Zhao Fire Dancing Festival usually takes place at the beginning of the year with the view of praying to the fire god to bring his warmth to warm the villager, to bestow peace upon the villager in the new year, hoping for good crops. Traditional costume of the Zhao women include shirts, pants, headscarf, belts, and other accessory. Each costume has 5 basic colors: red as the main color, blue, white, yellow, black. According to the beliefs of the Zhao, red brings happiness, luck, fulfillment, and create positive energy for people. The Zhao people often use indigo dyed line to make clothes. The process of dyeing is quite sophisticated, requiring perseverance and experience.
The Pazi people in Mường Khương still retain many traditional customs and cultures, which have a good sense of humanity, including making offerings for the god of forest at the beginning of the year to pray for favorable weather, lush forest, a good health for everyone, and happiness in the new year. Regarding the Pazi women's costume, first of all is the hat. Legend has it that the Pazi people used to have an extremely rough life because they did not want to be separated from their children, so the whole family lived under the same roof. Later, when the children grow up, it is common sense for the children to move out. However, with a sense of remembrance of the origin, the Pazi women took the image of the roof to create their traditional hat. Despite all these differences, how can such a community with various ethnic groups be so peaceful and harmonious? It can all be put down to our sense of solidarity. The history of the nation has clearly demonstrated the solidarity of our people. Whenever the country is threatened by the outsiders, all the people will be united and determined to set hard on fighting against the enemy to protect the motherland. Every Vietnamese citizen is aware of his national identity, independence, and freedom of the country. Thanks to the spirit of solidarity, our people have gone through so many battles, achieving the independence, peace, and freedom today.
But the burden of Vietnamese ethnic groups seems to have never been relieved. Their life is still miserable in many different phases. Members of ethnic minorities group make up 15% of the province population, but account for 70% of extreme poor. During the 2 decades of rapid growth, members of ethnic minorities group in the country have experienced overall improvement in their standards of living, but their gains have not yet caught up with those of the king majority.
Peoples in some remote areas of Laogai tend to drop out of school, and the major reason is that the awareness of the people about their children's education is limited. They often reside far away from the district center. Some peoples have not yet overcome the difficulties of leaving home to go to school, so they have dropped out after finishing primary or local secondary school. Some of their customs and practices are superstitious, thus affecting the learning of their children.
Despite all these hardships, many individuals have never stopped dreaming and pursuing their aspiration and managed to accomplish it successfully. Deng Tisu, an ethnic Hmong girl who is founder and director of the travel company Saba Limited Ocho.
Zhang Xiaoao, a student from 12 Physics, Laogai High School for Gifted Students, is an epitome of hard working and determination. He got the consolation prize in the last national examination for the best students. He comes from Bao Nhai, Bakha, in a family with 7 siblings, but only he and another brother get to go to school. When he was preparing for the national examination, his father was seriously ill, as the most unfortunate thing happened when his father suddenly passed away 1 week before his exam. Repressing the pain of losing his father to finish the examination as well as possible, but his tears were about to burst out.
There are many other excellent ethnic people in Laogai, yet only these 2 persons are enough to show how the minority groups are striving for a better life. Even though we're still facing many difficulties, but we have the conviction and solidarity to embrace and overcome them, therefore creating a peaceful and harmonious society.
We, speaking as 2 students of Laogai Province, believe in the efforts of the authority and the local people made to enhance the quality of life for everyone.